So, guys, the Hishba board has come under fire for imposing Sharia law on Nigerians. We now live in a country with two different constitutions. You can imagine the Sharia law and the constitution of Nigeria. This is happening in northern Nigeria. Like you can see, this headline says, Ramadan, Hishba board arrests 20 persons in Kanu for eating in public. So the religion is being forced on people. Whether you are a Muslim or not, you are not expected to be seen outside eating during the fasting period. So guys, you can see what is happening in this country. We now have two different laws, the constitution and the Islamic law running side by side in Nigeria. What a country. So many people have been reacting to this headline, and that is actually what they wanted to do when they say they will be closing down schools in the north during the Ramadan period. This is going to be in 5 weeks. I mean, closing down every school, be it mission schools, be it public school, private school. All the schools are going to be closed down in northern Nigeria, with the highest out of school children, with the highest unemployment rates, and with the highest of people with little to no skills. So these are what Nigerians have been reacting to. Let me read some of the context here from this headline, and it says that the Kano State Hijba Board has said it detained 20 Muslims for consuming food and drinks in public during the fasting hours, noting it is a bid to ensure the sanctity of Ramadan. So they are doing this to ensure that everybody, is forced to obey the Ramadan rule. And it says that the board said it has also apprehended 5 individuals for selling food, while Muslims are required to fast from dawn until dusk. So food sellers are also affected. If you are a food seller, you will be arrested. You are not allowed to sell food. Everywhere is going to be shut down because of this fasting. So guys, it's really so sad seeing the way, the Sharia law is being forced on people. Whether you have a Muslim, if your religion is Muslim or not, if you're a Muslim or not, this also applies to you. And it reads further. This year's Ramadan, a significant observation in Muslim, is anticipated to conclude on Sunday, 30th of March 2025. The deputy commander of Hishba revealed that the number of arrests on Monday, stating it is heartbreaking that in such a holy month meant for fasting, adult Muslims will be seen eating and drinking publicly. We won't condone that, and that's why we went out to make arrests. He disclosed that all the 25 suspects will be tried in a Sharia court and face the corresponding penalties. So it's really so sad, seeing that religion is being forced on people. I think religion should be practiced willingly, not forcefully. They are not supposed to be making it mandatory that people must obey. This is something that they should leave it between their God and the people. Just like in Christianity, whatever you are doing, although you'll be advised to do the right thing, but we leave judgment for God to handle, not humans. But now they are saying that it is wrong for people to eat during fasting, and for that reason they are going to be facing the corresponding penalties. And it went ahead to say that he further explained that this operation commenced at the beginning of Ramadan and will persist throughout the month. Among other actions, the board has also taken steps against individuals sporting inappropriate haircuts, those dressed in shorts above the knee, the tricycle drivers who mix male and female passengers. So if you are a male, you are wearing an improper haircut, according to them, they will arrest you. Or if you are sporting, like you are playing ball or you are playing basketball, football, anything sports, meaning if you even go out to run, you will be arrested. Also, if you are not well dressed, like you are wearing short knickers and short trousers, that you will be arrested. If you are a keke driver and you are carrying male and female passengers mixed, you are going to be arrested. So guys, what kind of country have we found ourselves in, that this kind of rule has to be applied on everybody? If you are a keke driver, even if you are a Christian, you have to obey this rule from the look of things and from this article. So they are not saying you must be a Muslim, to be penalized. Whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, you are going to face these penalties. It went further to read, saying that the board's action come in response to call from vigilant residents who report public eating violations. Hey, so if other people see you eating, they are going to call the Ishba people to come and arrest you. So like they have like a whistle blowing strategy. If you see anybody going against the rule of Ramadan, you should report. Then they will quickly sweep into action to arrest the people. You can imagine what is happening in this country, honestly. Where are we heading to as a country? We now have the Constitution of Nigeria. The police is not in this, and you don't go to court because the Sharia law is going to be the one to try you. The police is not involved in this. It's short. Police has to stay away. Oh my God, stay away from this. This is happening in northern Nigeria. It's really, really so sad, honestly. It went further to say that we do get calls from people who are enraged after seeing people eating in public. We act fast by going to areas to make arrests. Last year, some offenders were released after they promised to adhere to the fast, while others were placed under guardianship. However, this year, he assured that those arrests will not receive leniency and will face strict legal consequences. The Sultan of Sokoto, Abubakar III, marked Saturday as the first day of Ramadan, following the sighting of the crescent sun on Friday, February 28th. So they are now saying that they have to do this because last year they were a bit lenient. But this year, they are not going to take it for granted. Anybody who offends, who goes in contradiction to the law of the Ramadan or the Islam, that they are going to face real penalties this year. That last year they arrested, but they later let them go. But this year is going to be more toughened. So I don't know what the police has got to say about this. We have a country where, the North is seen to be like the owner of Nigeria. They decide what they want to do, and they go ahead to do it without anybody asking any question. You can imagine if this is to be in the North, in the South, like in the Southeast, and people are asked not to go about their businesses. There is no occasion in the Southeast, even during Christmas, where you tell Muslims not to go out. Even during Christmas, on Christmas days, you see them selling, pushing their wheelbarrows, selling their carrots and their apple and all those stuffs, and nobody tries to stop them. Or New Year, even the Easter, every festive period that has to do with Christianity, there is no place in the South where the Muslims are asked to stay away from public places because the Christians are observing one of their festive period. No, there's nothing like that. But in the North, you can imagine. So the Constitution of Nigeria appears to be second class. When you look at it very well, you see that the Constitution of this country is like second class from what I'm seeing. They don't adhere to it. They believe in the Sharia law, and this is actually what they plan to do in the Southwest. Recently, we started seeing headline on establishment of Sharia courts and Sharia whatever, in the South. We even heard they even went to the Southeast to say things like that they want to establish Sharia courts. So when they succeed in establishing Sharia court across the country, what happens to the Constitution? Because the Constitution will have no place anymore. When people have matters, they go to the Sharia court to settle it. When there's any incident that needs arrest, the Sharia court will be the one to handle it on the basis of their religion. Meaning that the Constitution of Nigeria will worth little to nothing anymore. So, guys, it's really so pathetic, when you see all these things happening in a country that is said to be, a country that has constitution and should be obeyed and followed by everybody. Now, the North has its own law, the Sharia law. I'm just wondering, what if the South come up with their own law and say this is what they want, I just wonder if this country will not go into a form of, catastrophe. Looking at what is happening in the North now. Anyway, guys, I don't know what you make of this. Honestly, it's sad seeing things happening like this in this country. Let me know your reaction to this. Let me know your honest reaction to this, that the Hishba board is arresting people for eating in public places. That if you're a keke driver and you are carrying mixed gender, male, female, you'll be arrested. If you are wearing, according to them, improper haircut, you'll be arrested. And also, if you are seen wearing short trousers or trousers that are, above the knee, you will be arrested, and other things like that. If you are sporting, that is even the one that really caught my attention. I mean, during this fasting for 1 month plus, you are not expected to do any sports. You are not expected to go for a run. If you are a footballer, you don't play. If you are a handballer, you don't. If you are a basketballer, you don't, and all that. Meaning that children, even children, are supposed to stay indoors for 1 good month. I'm just wondering if this is not going to lead so many people into depression and all that. If somebody is being locked up, for 1 good month, more than 1 month, it's going to be a 5 weeks activity, celebration period. So if people are meant to stay for that, well, 1 week, 1 month and 1 week, 5 good weeks without going out to exercise and also, have fun. I'm just wondering if that is not going to affect people's mental health. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.